So let's talk about today, self-help, personal development, and exactly where you're at in life and how it can make a difference in your life and how I understand where you're coming from. So that's what we're going to discuss today, all right? Enjoy the video. Hi, my name is Chad. I'm with Tools-Unlockwealth Consulting. I deal with self-help, personal development, manifesting, and all the things that have to do with that in the study of. Now, I'm making this video today. One thing that I want to share with you is if you're just starting out in the self-help world, okay, or maybe you've been involved in it for about a year, whatever it might be, the first thing I'm going to say is, well, you're making the right move, and congratulations. The second thing I want to talk about is I understand where you're at compared to how I was in your shoes. So, rewind, about 5 or 6 years ago, I was confused on how this worked, but I knew there was something else out there. Now, I had got involved in some self-help books and read some things, but I was still very confused. I would get any book I could from the dollar bookstore. I would just do all kinds of different things. But one thing that I did that I know helped me the most was I started subscribing and getting all of the knowledge and just scoured through YouTube and getting all the knowledge I could on the topic because I didn't have no money. I wanted to know the information and I was kind of stuck. And if that's where you're at, then I know how you're feeling. So what I can do is offer advice to you that doesn't really cost you anything, a way to help you out, to get you going. It was offered to me, but I didn't see it. And nobody sat here and explained to me like I'm explaining to you about it. So down below, I'm going to put the top 10 things you can start doing now that don't cost you no money, that's going to help you along on this personal development field. And when you start learning these things, then as money starts to come in, then you can start investing in yourself. And when it comes to the topic of investing in yourself, I realized today that if I was to invest and go buy a house, and then I had the house and that was my investment. Then I went and I got a new garage or I painted the house and that upped the value of my investment. But after 5 or 6 years, the house started to fade. The paint started to fade, so it had to be painted again. But that investment of a couple grand, whatever it might have been, I painted the house with, is now no longer. Now I have to do it again. When it comes to us and our personal self, when we invest in ourselves, it's a permanent change. So what I learn in my mind, I cannot unlearn, like paint can fade or a car starts losing its value, different things like that. So when we invest in ourselves, all we can do is go up. And remember something that's really important. When you start to invest in yourself, now whether it be time, or money, it doesn't matter. Either one, most people start investing time in the beginning because they don't have no money, and I completely understand that. I started reading books, start getting books, start doing things that get you on the frequency, and you start to become part of the 4% of the population. Now that in itself is an awesome feeling, knowing that you're part of 4% of the population because now you're invested in yourself. You're thinking about it. You're helping others. You're of service. You're reading. You're studying. You get yourself on a different frequency and you get out of that hamster in the wheel. Now, is the money there yet? Maybe not. You look in your bank account, well, it's not there yet. But that's an outside thing. Is what we want to do is go inside. We want to go inside and start changing our feeling and our mindset, and it will start to come on the outside. I think it's Napoleon Hill who said, when riches begin to come, they'll come so fast, you've been wondering where they've been hiding all these lean years. And it's very, very true. So if you're watching this video now and you're feeling like that, just know that I'm not on here with these flashy Lamborghinis or saying buy this or on the beach in Hawaii. I understand where you're coming from and what you might be thinking, and it can be scary. It can be, to a lot of us, it is scary going, okay, what am I supposed to do here? Start investing in yourself some time. Read a book. Spend 5 minutes a day. It doesn't matter what it is. Start getting mentors that you can follow along with. You can learn from them. One of the best things I ever did in life was get a mentor. Now, what is a mentor? It's somebody who has been there, done that, and can give you advice. So if I look at somebody, or let's say I read a book about somebody and their life, I just learned about their life, what worked, what didn't, what mistakes they made, all in one book for, let's say, if it's $15, or in the beginning it was only a quarter or $1 for these books. But I learned that experience. So you read 5 or 10 books, which is very minimal actually, but you get the life stories of 5 or 10 people who tried different things. And it's a fascinating thing because your brain cells, you're building more brain cells, you're getting more knowledge instead of just, well, my parents, my uncle, my friend, or this or that. Now you're getting success stories. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to know where to get money and start earning wealth in my family, relationships, and all areas of my life. But to do that, I didn't go to my dentist. I didn't go to my doctor or the tire store. I went to someone who's done it. So when you're asked the question, what are you doing to reach your goals or to achieve being wealthy or anything you want to achieve, where are you going to? Well, I went to my uncle, or I did this, or I did that. Nobody goes to the place where the information's at. And when I say that, I mean, if I have a toothache, I'm going to go to the dentist. If I have a flat tire, I'm going to go to the tire store. If my engine breaks down, I'm going to go to the mechanic. We're programmed to go to where we have to go to get the knowledge and the help for the problem that we are currently facing. When it comes to money, success, wealth, anything like that, we want it. Where do we go to? We don't go to somebody who's got it, because you need to go to someone who's already accumulated it. I'm not going to go for wealth to my broke uncle for advice on how to make money, because he's never done it. So if I don't go to someone, or I don't follow or watch videos or read books of someone who is getting very good results, I'm going to go where he's going. And that's not what I want to do today, and I don't think that's what you want to do either. So like I said earlier, below I'm going to put, it's free, it's just top 10 things you can start doing today that's going to help you down the road to success. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to be on here twice a week, and I'm trying to put videos out here that came from all different places and knowledge I have that I've put together that I can present to you. And I've said it in past videos before. My main mentor is Bob Proctor. Most of my stuff comes from Bob Proctor. But because I've learned how the mind works from Bob Proctor, and I'm a student of Bob Proctor, I understand a lot of other people a lot better than I used to. So if you want to start getting wealthy, you want success, the first thing you need to do is start giving time, read books, do meditation, do prayer, do things that are going to get you on the frequency of what you want, and the how will be shown to you. All right? So you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you next time.